Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. So I saw this story, and it was I don't even know who this guy is. He's a singer, mostly, mostly a songwriter. And he said this: if you support Trump, don't come to my show. Leaving Trump out is a recipe for failure. I can't wait. It's going to happen. It's already started because there are people in Hollywood that are getting it. Remember, we did a story about Jennifer Garner going, hey, I want to give the guy a chance. George Clooney's wife, I forget her name, but the new Miss Clooney, she's looking at all the atrocities being done by Muslims overseas in Darfur and other places, and she's saying, you know what? We need a strong president that can deal with this issue. These sex slaves and the mutilation of women and the mistreatment of women. She's going to need Trump as an ally. I don't think you're going to see George Clooney being as vocal as he's been in the past against Donald Trump. And there have been others. There are people like, what's his name? The Triple X. Dang it, these rappers. Not Ice Cube. I was going to get it before you. I was going to get it before you. Don't even try to take credit. Anyway, Ice Cube, who was for Trump. We are not taking advantage of these people. Steve Harvey met with Trump, took a lot of heat, but he's still saying, look, I get what the guy's doing. Kanye West, where are our people? Why are we not touting these types of folks? This should be part of our marketing. Kanye West, a picture of him meeting with Trump. Steve Harvey meeting with Trump. Various other people meeting with Trump. All the different good things that are happening daily, bombarding the left. And not only bombarding the left, but strengthening the backbone of those on the right. But we get a guy, I don't even know who this guy was. I didn't even look at his name up because I didn't know who he was. The article was in the Hill, and it was sort of misleading clickbait because he wasn't that big. It wasn't the Dixie Chicks back when they were in their heyday. It isn't, Bruce Springsteen talking about this or that. Which, by the way, let's follow Bruce Springsteen. Let's see how he's doing. Let's follow Bruce Springsteen and say to him, hey, Bruce, you're from a steel town, are you not? So if you're from a steel town, how do you like it that Donald Trump has gotten U.S. Steel to bring steel production back to the United States? Bruce, you talk about blue-collar jobs. What do you think about the coal industry? All through Appalachia, leading up into the foothills of New Jersey. How do you think about those jobs that have been created in Kentucky and Pennsylvania and Ohio in both the steel and the coal industries and other manufacturing? What do you think about that? You still want to go trounce Trump? Do you think Hillary would have done this? Why are we not following Bruce Springsteen and hounding him over his support of Hillary Clinton, his anti-Trump stance, and making him live it? Make him live his words. These guys, don't come to my concert. Amy Schumer tried it. You guys remember us talking about this? Few months back, Amy Schumer wanted to decide, as opposed to going up there and delivering comedy, she decided she wanted to pull a Bill Maher and become a spokesperson for all things anti-Trump. How'd that work out for her? People walked out. They said a third of her audience walked out. That's a big part of an Amy Schumer audience. Why am I telling you guys this? Because I'm trying to give you some idea around how big of a trend the Trump thing is. Whether you know it or not, people love Donald Trump. You're not being told that. And let me tell you how much better it would be if we were out there touting his good works. Trump can only do so much. They already think the guy's an egomaniac, and for all intents and purposes, he may be. But I'll tell you this, it's well deserved. The guy's a rock star as far as I'm concerned. And we should be his wingman. We should be the roadies, carrying the gear, setting up the lights and the sound systems and everything else for every time Trump makes an appearance and rolling out the red carpet. Am I kissing his butt? No, I don't need to. He's got plenty of people for that. I'm just telling you the truth about the matter. The guy is doing great. And we should be making these stars that are against him pay. Shia LaBeouf, we made him pay. Dude sold 1 ticket to some event he was going to do. 1 ticket. For the record, you're not that talented, Shia LaBeouf. You play one character in everything that you do. I talked in a segment before about Bruno Mars, and I love Bruno Mars, but the key was this. Why are we giving so much credit to these people? Now, I know we don't anymore, folks, so I'm not getting after you like it was in the old days, but we still give them a lot of credit. But that's not the point. We may give them a lot of credit, and it's a lot less than what it was. But the people who listen to them give them exponentially more credit than we do. They say one thing, and it's on. If we made them pay, they'd stop saying it. If we made them live up to their words, as I've said, they would stop this nonsense immediately. And why aren't we doing that? Does somebody have a list? Let me tell you why we're not doing it. Because we're very quick to get in on our core stuff. And we'll even tackle immigration, and we'll tackle tax policy, and we'll tackle foreign policy, and a few things here and there. But you know what we never tackle? We never tackle pop culture. I don't know why. Memes on it and things like that? Certainly. Yeah, we'll develop stuff like that. I saw some people looking in the trash can or something, and it was a meme that essentially said, like, of celebrities, we're looking for your opinions or something like that. I get it. We will have a little fun at their expense. But do we do anything that long term is going to go into Hollywood and make them go, whoa, we got to back off? Because we're not doing it at the box office. We affect them a little bit. They really make us mad. We may ban a movie, or we may do one or two things, but we never make them pay long term. Leftists will make us pay. They try to long term. The problem they have is we have too much buying power. See, we often talk in the black community about buying power. Let's take our collective good. We're $1 trillion of the economy. We should do this, that, and the other. And women do it. Support women's efforts and things like that. Conservatives, we're all of that. We're everybody that we've mentioned. We have the biggest, in terms of ratio, I would tell you conservatives have 80% of the money. And on the liberal side, they have very few people. They have the Bill Gates and the Warren Buffetts and the George Soroses. Then they got a bunch of poor people, a little bit of a layer of the lower middle class, and that's it. We have the bulk. We control it. Why aren't we doing it? We're not doing a very good job, folks. If these knuckleheads don't want us at their events, if they don't want our dollars, then you know what? Let's take them from them. Let's do our part. Let's oblige. I know, look, we all want to go to ball games. We all want to go to the theater. We all, we want to do things, but we can find things to do. And for the things that they're currently doing, how about we do it ourselves? We're intelligent people. Anyway, got to break it there. We'll be back in just a minute.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.